We're starting to see the best come together as government shapes the regulatory regime, it shapes the fundamentals of the infrastructure that need to be in place in areas, particularly where the commercial market just wouldn't get the return. But also importantly, what we're starting to see is a coming together around things like skills and talent. What got us through COVID wasn't necessarily the best and brightest data engineers. What got us through COVID was people at the supermarkets who got logistics right. And getting those skill sets right, and I think Jeff Roberts made the great point a little bit earlier in the panel, getting those skills, getting digital skills right through our community is not just about the best and most talented graduates of our universities. It is about making sure that people like my elderly mum can actually use a tablet, because that makes such a difference to her life in terms of the services she gets. But when you're in your 90s, you're reluctant to move away from a landline no matter what people tell you. So you've got to bring people around that who can use the tablet to help her. That's where the difference comes. And skilling our community right through. As I said, you don't want to replicate the social and economic inequities of the past as we go into the fourth technological revolution. So that means you've got to create skills and opportunity right through every level of our community. And that's where I think the technology can also help. The thing that really strikes me is the brilliance of the medical community and how they've handled the COVID vaccines, and also the technology analysts who've been able to come together with things like the apps and the systems. But they've done it in a way that actually the community says, yep, that works for me. And that means you've also got to do a whole bunch of training and development right from early education, right through with the community around becoming technologically capable. And if they're not capable, then you bring some people along with the technology to help them. And I think your example of what you do on your web face, or the great work that, what makes Services New South Wales so effective is not just the technology, it is the human interaction that happens when people walk into a customer service centre. Right. That makes the difference for a whole bunch of people who would normally see the relationship with government as either antagonistic or at best of no help to them. So that makes a difference when you marry technology and people who can use the technology to help people. Yeah.